the month of October. This year, I'm actually going to try to go for more. I'm trying to go for 200. We'll see how that goes, but I'm going to at least try to get 100. I mean, that's basically easy for me now at this point. At 3 a day, you'll hit 100. I'm trying to average about 6 or 7 a day to get to 200. That's a little rougher, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, last night, I got 6 films in. The first film I got in was The Murders of Rue Morgue from 1971. It's kind of a remake of an earlier film from the 30s. Film written by, or a story based on an Edgar Allan Poe story. It's a little different the way they go into it and everything, but it's kind of cool how we get this actor basically following this troupe, and he keeps trying to he keeps like jumping in this role and everything, always killing the person who's in the role before him, and then he kind of gets like smitten with like the rest of the cast. It was kind of like a little bit of a well, there's a reason why he's doing this and everything. That's kind of a twist on the story, or a twist in the story, and it's not bad. It's kind of got that like early 70s European style. Everything's kind of like very, very colorful. Everything, the blood is very beet red, like very deep red. And you get that, I don't know, kind of like that gothic style of the early 1900s. And it's not a bad film. It's not one I would probably revisit. I probably watch the original version better from the 30s. I like that one better. This one, there's just something a little off about it. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but there's just something about it that's just, it feels like it's like 9/10 of a movie at all times. All in all, I go 5 out of 10. It wasn't the worst movie, but something I won't revisit. Second film was the pick of the day was Shutter, which is a film from Thailand about it's a young couple. They get into an accident. They have a hit and run. They basically take off, and they believe the woman's killed. And then, kind of like in the J horror style, you get the long-haired girl with the pale face, popping up in their pictures, popping up in their house, and it just leads to a lot of creepy situations where you get the staring eyes through the hair at the people, like all the J horror. But it's actually done decent, and it's got a big twist on the story that kind of. I don't think you'll see the main twist coming, which is like the reason why this is all happening. The other twist, which is if you read anything on Reddit, like creepypastas or anything, you're going to pick up the other twist, and you're going to know what the ending scene is going to be. You're going to know where the big reveal is going to be, because there's been a bunch of like those creepypasta stories about it, and it's something if you'll pick up. If not, I'm not even going to mention it because I don't want to ruin it. Third film, I'm sorry, that was 6 out of 10. I did like it. That was the pick of the day on DVD Talk. Third film, Beast of 10,000 Fathoms, and this is interesting. This is kind of like that. I mean, very atomic. It's basically pure on atomic horror and everything. It's 1950s sci-fi movie with a monster in the ocean killing people off and everything, and the doctor the scientist wants to go figure out what it is, discover this animal, and then you get the people who don't believe him or the people who do believe him. It's your typical 50s sci-fi B horror action movie. It's all meshed together. Probably go 4 out of 10 on it. It's not anything special. It's just a knockout watch in the morning. Nice, easy watch. Fourth film, Kingdom of the Spider from 1977, starring William Shatner as a veterinarian, and he just exudes his normal William Shatner, bravado, and every scene he's in is just it's William Shatner as a veterinarian. That's all it is. And killer tarantula spiders. Another film that kind of is look at what humans did. This caused this, because it's all about the DDT and in the insecticides killing off the food supply for the spiders. So the spiders have to turn into like these eat anything type animals and everything. Not bad. It's also another film I probably want to go back and watch. The best part about it is William Shatner just being a pimp in every scene. So 5 out of 10 with that. Fifth film, something I thought I saw back in the day, but I must not have seen this movie. I must have seen something else, or I must have looked at the cover art and thought I saw it, and I actually saw the first one, because these two films are totally different. But Chud 2, Bud the Chud. More comedy. Zombies look different. Nothing to do with the sewers, even though the cover makes you think it's exactly like Chud. It has nothing to do with that. Garrett Graham as the lead zombie is awesome. You get a lot of cameos from character actors and just people who you're going to look at them and go, oh, I know that person from such and such. A lot of people in this film like that. Not a bad movie. I mean, it's not a good movie either. I'd go 5 out of 10. I did like it. The comedy kind of hits at times. It does work. The horrors, there's really no horror. It's kind of like goofy horror. I mean, you do get some good gore in it, but nothing like crazy. The sixth and final film was actually the film I think was the best film of the day, and it's weird because I see a lot of mixed reviews of it online, and I've seen it on Netflix, like, but I never watched it. I was waiting for October, decided just to pick it, and that's 1BR, and about a woman who goes into she gets selected to be into this apartment complex, and she finds out that the apartment's kind of like, there's more to it than just the apartment complex. Everybody's kind of very like close knit in a real tight community, and it goes into the whole spiel of what it is and everything. And it has its moments where it's genuinely creepy because it just feels like it's something that honestly could happen. Like, there's nothing fantastic about it. It's all based in reality and everything, and it's just, you know, how some people can be strange, and this could be what they click to. And it's towards the end there's a bit more gore and everything, a bit more body count. Early, it's a little slow in the beginning because they're building it up with the woman being part of the community. I mean, but it like the twist happened within the first 15-20 minutes of the movie. Like, you're already into like what the community really is and everything, and then just her being integrated into it, and then like her dealing with everything and going through it. But 6 films in, so that's 16 as of October 2nd. Yesterday's body count was 32 bodies in the 6 films, about 5 body average. Most of them actually were coming from Bud the Chud. That was the big one for yesterday. All in all, not a bad day watching. You know, I hit a lot of check marks. I think every movie I watched had something to do with a check mark, either an actor or director or something. But tomorrow might be a little slower. I don't think I'm going to get 6 or 7, but we'll see. So that's it. Until then, catch you on the flip side.